The manager of Johnson City, Pete, and we have spoken, we've talked, we've been in really relatively constant communication. I've received a draft from him, a first cut of one of the proposals. So we're working through that. There's a lot of language that needs to be worked on, and obviously, getting down to the details is the crux of the matter. So that's what we'll be working on really over the next few weeks. So the county borrowed the money. It had been shared on the ADA split just as in traditional method. It would be $29 or $30 million that would have been shared. Since Jonesboro is borrowing the money and the county is not borrowing the money, then there's no required shared funding.
I think what should be done is that Johnson City should be the recipient of funds out of the money that's being paid to the county.
So this is an opportunity to take some funding that hopefully we can carve out of this project and work with the city of Johnson City to provide them a stream of revenue. So I think there definitely is an interest from the full commission in trying to do something to help Johnson City.
Well, I take the commission at their word. I have no reason to doubt their sincerity or that they will work in good faith to provide funds for us.
I've heard conversations and thoughts in terms of the cash flow that the county has available to it, somewhere in the ballpark of $500,000 or so a year.
We're actually talking about several different options, and that's pretty much in the ballpark of at least one of them.
Johnson City schools need around $23 million for a replacement Town Acres facility alone. And that would require, I think, a significant amount more money than $400,000 to $600,000 a year for bond payments. 20-year note on $23 million is probably going to be in excess of $1 million to $1.5 million, I would think.
The goal in this whole project was to work within the means of our funds and not force it into creating a tax increase. So I think everyone is focused on trying to work with the dollars that are available, stretch them where we can, make them the most efficient that we can make them in terms of their use, and try to deliver this product. May not make everybody completely happy, but we're gonna work hard to do the best we can to satisfy everybody, which we won't do.
There's no question that economics are a challenge, but they're a challenge all the time. And so the leaders have to step up, and they have to find ways that they can take care of all students and not do it in a way that slights one group of taxpayers over another.
Everybody's really being very patient, and it's a little bit of a trust factor, and everybody is a little edgy that we want to get on with it and know exactly what's happening so that the folks in Johnson City can get on with their projects. I mean, they've identified needs and they want to get started too.
We experienced in excess of 200 additional students this year. With growth rates like that, it won't take very many years before we're totally out of space. And when I say not many years, I'm talking another 2 or 3 years of that kind of growth, and we're not going to have space for additional children.